So are we all back? Yeah? So what do you all think for human being? Is relationship necessary or only physical facility is okay? Necessary? Both are necessary? Right. Relationship is also necessary and physical facility is also necessary. But how will this understanding that relationship is also necessary come? How will it come? Will it come automatically without channelizing it in education? Or is it essential to be put into education? It is important to be part of education. So values, many people think values cannot be taught. They have to be developed on their own. If that was the case, then we would all be very valuable. We would all be full of values. But that's not the case. Isn't it? So we can here understand that values need to be taught in an educational system. So it is important to develop the right understanding that relationship is also important. So here what we see, along with relationship, along with physical facility, relationship is also important is what we are able to see. What we are able to see beyond that, that although we are all saying we want to be in relationship, right now we are all talking about it, but don't we get still into arguments with colleagues, with children, with spouse, with parents, with in-laws? Don't we get into opposition now and then? We still get in. We want to be in relationship, but when it comes to actual where we are doing something different. Why is it coming? Because of lack of our own understanding. We may not only get into arguments, but we may also get into those arguments and then sudden silence, not talking to each other for some minutes, sometimes hours, sometimes months, and sometimes even years. Doesn't it happen? In relationship? Happens or it does not happen? So although we are saying that I want to be in relationship with everyone at all times, because I understand that relationship will give me happiness in continuity. Although I know that, I am still engaging myself in opposition. I am still getting into arguments. I am still getting into silence, not talking, because that anger is in me. Whenever I see that person, again that same blood boiling. I don't want to see that person. I don't even want to look at that person. I don't even want to interact with that person. होता है कि नहीं? Does that happen with you? Happens? This happens with us time and again. It can go on for days and months. It may happen that I've had an argument with a colleague. Both of us have been fighting. After 2 hours, I now remember all the things that I didn't bash at her. I could have said this, I could have said that. Next time when I meet, I'll say this, I'll say that. That person has gone shopping, enjoying. Didn't make any difference to that person. That person has gone back to normal life, but I'm still boiling. Has it happened after 2 hours or after 2 days when I meet the person? I don't say anything. Has it happened or no? Who was in disharmony? Who was in disharmony? I. The other one is back to normal life. gone for shopping, gone to a theatre, watching movie, watching some series on their mobile, chitter chattering with their family, enjoying, and I am boiling over here for past 2 days. But when I meet the person, I drop that entire fight. But I was in disharmony for those 2 hours, 2 days, whatever. Sometimes it happens between two brothers, between parent and child, not talking to each other for long, for years. There are brothers who decided never to talk to each other. There are two sisters who will not talk to each other, brother and sister who will not talk to each other, friends who will not talk to each other, and decided to end that relation there and then. Whenever I meet that person, I don't want to talk to that person. Why? What are the reasons in such a case? What are the common reasons? Misunderstanding of what nature? Assets, physical facility. Now we'll use that word physical facility, so we understand it better. Some physical facility may be property, land, maybe jewelry, gold, maybe house.
Ego.
Okay, another reason. One is physical facility, the other is ego. The other reason can be ego. What is the cause of ego? Differences of opinion is not only ego. When does this ego happen? When I consider that my opinion is more valuable than yours. Difference of opinion is different. But when I consider my opinion is more valuable, I consider myself more superior. That is the time when that ego comes up. And I may have grown with that ego. So for everything I am feeling egoistic. So I am not able to have normal relations with anybody. And everybody will brand me as a very egoistic person. So and so she is very egoistic. So what we are trying to say is that although we want relationship, we are still getting into opposition, fights with family, close friends, colleagues. And every time this fight is there, we want to resolve it. We have only been boiling for 2 days, 2 years. But after that, I only want to resolve it. Now I want somebody else to come and help us to resolve. But I want to resolve it. Does this happen or no? Yeah? So we may say sorry, but then we may again fight also. Or we may never fight, or we may never talk. So, even though we don't want to, a fight does take place once again. So, we want other to improve, and the other wants us to improve. I want to improve the colleague wants to improve me. I want to improve my daughter, and my daughter wants me to improve. Think of it whether most of the time this is the case. All the time we are living in expectations. All the time we are living in a state, I want to improve the other. Is this happening? Are such incidences of reaction, not speaking to the other, arguments, debates, divorce, increasing or decreasing? One word, increasing. So explore all your close relationship in your workplace, friends, family, society. So in spite of us accepting relationship, why is this happening? Why is all this happening? So let us find out whether we want to live in relationship with others or we want to live in opposition with others. or we believe that living has to be in opposition with others to the extent that there is struggle for survival, survival of the fittest, and check if we feel happy living this way. Check it out whether we are happy this way. What is survival of the fittest? We run a race. We all run the race. Those of who are stronger, those who are able to run faster, are the ones who are the winners. We have accepted it. Others will score very good, are the winners. They are the toppers. They are the best. We have accepted this. Survival of the fittest. Think about it. If there are two people in the room and there is one roti, one chapati, who will get it? Sorry? Whoever has the power to get. Somebody said whoever is stronger. Anything else? Sharing. Who will be more hungry? I give you another situation. That of the two people, one is a mother and the other one is a child. Mother and child. Who will get it? Who will give? Mother or father? You can put whoever you want to. The mother or the father will give it to the child. Will they give it with a feeling of sharing or caring? That they have to care for the child. The child needs it more. And they will give it with that feeling. Isn't it? That is a feeling of relationship. Survival of the fittest is the one who is stronger will get it. One of you all already said it. The one who can fight it and snatch it will take it. That is survival of the fittest. Struggle for survival. And here what we are talking about, relationship. Suppose if this relationship was there between two people, not mother and child, two adult people, and each one thinks the other one needs to eat it with a feeling of care. What is better? Is that fight for it and snatching the roti better, or the relationship better? We all want relationship. But what are we doing? We all think struggle for survival and survival of the fittest is better. So this is our present perspective, the view that we are promoting in school, colleges, everywhere. Is it a naturally acceptable one? What we are doing in schools and colleges? What is acceptable? Survival of the fittest, struggle for survival, or sharing with each other? Relationship, living in relationship. What is better? What is naturally acceptable? Living in relation. But that is not what we are doing. What is naturally acceptable is different. What we are actually doing is different. Isn't it? If my child says that my child has taken the lunch box and my child says that somebody else took the roti from me, what will be our first reaction? What is our first reaction? What is our first question? Why did you give it? Could you not eat whatever was given to you? Did the other one not bring his own tiffin? So many questions. But did we ask what happened? Did that other child not have the food? Was he more hungry? Was there some problem that is why he didn't bring? What are we also training the children? To live in competition and survival of the fittest and struggle for survival. This is the values that we are pouring. So what is is right understanding? Right understanding, this is essential in every human being. For fulfillment in relationship, it is necessary to have right understanding about relationship. When we don't know about the relationship, how are we going to fulfill that relationship? Do we need to understand relationship so that we can fulfill it? Yes or no? So right understanding is necessary for human being. Besides physical facility, besides relationship, right understanding is more. If the right understanding was there between two adults, they would automatically share it with the other. If the right understanding was there in the parent, they would train the child to share it with the other, to find out why the child needed that one roti. You would have given more also. But if the right understanding of relationship is not there, will the child share the physical facility? No. Will he understand relationship? No. So right understanding is very important. Do we need to have clarity about physical facility? What all we need and how much we need? What do you all think? Where does about 2.5 meters for a shirt, 2.5 meter for a shirt, 6 meter sari. Let us look at it as cotton. Where does it come from? Nature? Does it come from nature? You all are all from the agricultural background also, many of you all. So when you are cultivating cotton for your 2.5 meter cloth and for your 6 meter sari, the amount of soil that is needed, the amount of water that is needed is enormous. Are we able to see the land that we are utilizing, the amount of water that we are utilizing, the other manure and other stuff that we are utilizing, whatever other raw material that we are utilizing? The manpower that is involved in it to make the cotton. And that cotton has to get spun, has to get woven, has to be tailored, has to go from different, you can say, stakeholders, from one stakeholder to another, so that it's converted into a shirt. Are we able to see this? That one sari goes through so much from nature and from human being. Or one shirt. What about the food that we've eaten? From where does that come? We've all eaten food. Let us take the simple roti, sabji, dal, chawal that we've eaten, that we eat on a day-to-day basis. Where does all that come from to us? From nature. Are we able to see that the seed cannot grow without nature? It requires the air, water, soil, everything. Even the animals and the birds and everybody that is involved in cross pollination or in cultivation or whatever the different role that they all play. We cannot have food also without any unit of nature. And that passes from the farm, through the farmer, to the storerooms, to the wholesalers, to the retailers, and it goes through transportation and all the logistics to the retailer, and then comes to our kitchen, where we also process it. And we feel, I'm doing full day so much work. When we are cooking for 2 hours or 1 hour or whatever we are doing, we think I am doing so much to provide food to the family. But who is the greater contributor of this food? It's every unit in nature, including even the human being, that is the farmer or whoever has been involved. Are we able to see this? the amount of resources that are going in, the number of people who are getting involved in it, are we able to see the innumerable stakeholders who have got involved in it? Is it quantifiable? Is all the physical facility that we are using quantifiable? Can we quantify? Can you quantify how much food you require per meal? How do you all cook the food? Do you calculate how many people are there in the house? Do you cook that much quantity? Little bit may be remaining here and there, otherwise you are able to cook what you require. That means it is quantifiable. It is quantifiable. You can calculate the food for one day, one meal, one day, 1 week, 1 year, 1 month, 1 year. Yes or no? We can calculate this for the entire country, for the entire world. If we can calculate that whole amount of food that the world requires, all the human, animal, everything put together require, that quantity, I don't have the statistics on my screen right now, but there are statistical screens to show that whatever we are producing, more than 3 times of that, 4 times of that is wasted. Wasted because of mismanagement and distribution. So, the shortage of food that we are all facing is not because of lack of production, but it is lack of management of distribution. The rich are always going to be richer, they will always be having more, and the poor will always be the poorer, because the distribution is not correct. So, where is the problem? Are we able to quantify what I need? Yes or no? Clothes, can we quantify? Okay, somebody may say I require 50 saris, somebody may say I require 5 saris. That is okay as per each one's desire. But even then, is it quantifiable? We have not even checked what we have. Morning only the question was there. But if we had to check, are we able to come to some value that okay, I have 50, I require 25, or I have 50, I require 35, I have 50, I require 10. Is that comparison we are able to make or no? Yes. What do we do with that extra? I am sure all of us have extra. What do we do with all that extra? Yeah? What do we do with all that extra? Share it. Not donate, we can say share it. We can share it with others who don't have, or others who need. Is that possible? We may be doing it also. It's not that we are not doing it. We may be doing it. Why do we do that? That is the feeling of prosperity. It's not how much we have. It's not that more we have, I will feel more prosperous. It's not that. We have seen people who have very little will also share their food, will share their clothes, will share many other things. And we have also seen people who have got millions and trillions, will lead a lavish life, but will still feel they don't have enough. Will still be working on creating more empires. And this is the history of the world. Somebody conquering someone, some nation. Why? Because they want to be the kings of all the nations. So they are conquering one nation after the other. History is there to tell us. So they were the people who did not go with the feeling of prosperity. And there are people who feel prosperous even with little. It is not about little or more, it is the feeling of prosperity that I have more than what I require. When will that feeling come? When is that feeling going to be possible? Only if I know, if I am able to identify what do I need, how much do I need. If I know what I need and how much do I need, it is very simple. If I need 50 or 25 of something, if I need 10 pens, I need 10 notebooks. If I need 2 televisions, I need 2 mobiles. I need 20 pairs of clothes. I need one house, if whatever, one house or 10 houses. At least if I know that this is my need, which is quantifiable, X kg of food, in that you can put all your distribution of different variety of things. Is it possible then to assess what I have and decide whether do I have more than what I need? Can I assess that? Yes or no? So if I have an assessment that I have more than what I need, if I have less than what I need, I can work towards producing it. Okay, if I know that I need monthly salary, I need to have a monthly income of at least minimum 80,000 or 1 lakh or 2 lakhs, whatever is that figure. If I know I am getting that figure, what will I do after that if I start getting 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 5 lakh, 10 lakh? There is no end to it. I can only say that I want more. What is this I want more? I can lead with a life with I want more till I am 60, till I am 70, till I am 80 and till I die. I can continue to live with that feeling. I want more. Because whatever I have, I am not happy because I don't know what I want and I don't know how much I want of each. I have never assessed myself. Are we able to see this? It's like a glass and it's a paper glass. I have put water in it. I know how much of water will stay in that. But if I remove the base of the glass, how much ever water I pour in it, that glass will never seem full. That is our state right now. We have removed the base. Baseless we are. Baseless glass. Where we are going on feeding water into it. Going on putting the physical facility. How much of a physical facility we are putting, we are feeling very happy. Are so happy. If somebody will give us a gift, we will put that gift also in that glass. Feel very happy. We call it happiness. What is it? Excitement, because that is also not giving us happiness. And then another thing we desire. We will take that also and put it in that. We will go on adding that in the glass. Where are all those things going? They are going down. Because there is no base. There is just no base. Are we all able to relate to this? I want property. I want a house. I want gold. I want a car. I want a degree. I want publication. I want patent. I want CAS. I want NAC. I want everything. Everything is going in that glass. As soon as I get it, I put it in that glass very happily. I am filling that glass. Where is it going? It's baseless. It's not leading us anywhere. We also don't know where all that is going. So anybody will ask us how much salary is the salary that you will feel happy. We don't know. I don't know where those children have gone suddenly. Home. He wanted a 4.22 crore car. He may get it also. At some point they will work at it, no? They know what they want, so they'll work at it. What will happen to that car? That car will also go in that glass. Will go away because by that time he has a new dream now. Today it's 4.22 crore. Tomorrow it will be 10 crore car. We are all like that. We are all the same. There is no end to our desires. We are all the same. If I have a 2-bedroom hall kitchen, I want a 10-bedroom hall kitchen. 3, 4, it goes to 10. And that 10 goes to all who have got land, agricultural land. How many acres is it? How many acres you all have? Anyone here with 10 acres land? Must be common. Isn't it? 10 acres must be common. Anyone with 100 acres land? But you all feel if I get 100 acres, I'll be the happiest person. Isn't it? Somebody bought it at the right time and see how they have got so much acres of land. This is what we feel. We think about all that. The preconditioning is going on that the more land we have, the happier we'll be. The more clothes I have, the happier I'll be. The more better house I have, the better interior I have, the more happier I'll be. And it goes on continuing. But this is like a baseless glass. Even if you will get 100 acres, that will not ensure our happiness. Are we able to see this? Anyone over here who can say, if I have X number of clothes, I'll be the happiest person. If I have X number of houses, I'll be the happiest person. If I have X acres of land, I'll be the happiest person. Anyone over here who can say that? So physical facility cannot ensure continuity in happiness. The moment we have something, we aspire to have something else. So this goes on and we are working at it. On the other hand, we can see that the relationship is deteriorating. It's going to such an extent now that I'm getting suffocated without relationship. I want to be happy, I want to be in relation with my spouse, my children, my parents and so on. So having this right clarity, the clarity about the right understanding of physical facility is very important. How much and what we need. First of all, what we need is to be identified and how much do we need. The children have given a very strong message and gone. They are not interested in what we are making for them. We think that we are making something which will continue for generations. And the future 7 generations and the 10th generation will be happy for the things that we are building for them. But they are not interested. They don't value what we are building. They clearly say, you lead your life happily. You only struggle as much as you think you need for yourself. you don't give us anything, you don't build anything for us. We are capable to build ourselves. But here what we are saying, no, you have to be more happy than us. And therefore we will sacrifice every bit to make them happy. And this is where we are thinking that physical facility which has not given us happiness, now we are also imagining that will give, the physical facility will give them happiness. And therefore we are working to accumulate.
Excuse me, madam. As our students wish, if they want what they need, how can we achieve the sustainable development? Because their mind is going on changing. How can you achieve the sustainable development?
I didn't get your question.
No, you have pointed out our children, our students wish, no. So if that is the case, our future generation will get affected. Can we achieve the sustainable development?
No, you're right. That what they aspire, even they may not get it, and at that time they will realize that this is not giving happiness. Even if they burn their life, another 30-40 years to achieve that, even if they will achieve it, they will realize they have lost in relationship.
Yes.
They have lost spending time with the family, and this is what is happening to us.
Yes.
Because we have got dragged ourselves so much in physical facility, we have burnt our life. We have lost in our own relationship. Thinking that physical facility, the more we will accumulate, the better it is for us and for our children. The same mistake that we have done, we are passing it as a preconditioning to the next generation. That's exactly what you are saying is correct, sir. That is not the right thinking. But we are all thinking in that direction, so they are also thinking in that direction. That physical facility is the end of happiness. That is the only way we can be happy. And that's the life that we are all leading. We are all burning the midnight lamp for so many other things, which will give us more physical facility or indirectly lead to physical facility. We are all working at our CAS scores. We are all working at our NAC scores. No harm in working for all that. There is nothing harm. But are we working for relationship? And are we assessing what is the need? How much is the need of physical facility? What do we need and how much do we need? At least if we have assessed that, we'll even have time for relationship. We'll even have that space for relationship. Here we are running behind something which we know is not going to give us happiness. That is only giving us momentary excitement. That is not happiness. So that is the illusion that we are all leading our life into. So what we are trying to say is that we have to, what is right understanding is the clarity about relationship with human being, that we are able to fulfill relationship. Only if we have that clarity of relationship, we are able to fulfill it. And the clarity about how much physical facility we need. So can we say this, all three are required for human being, right understanding, relationship and physical facility? What do you think? Are all three required? Yes or no? Is something redundant after the three? Can you dispose any of the three? We are not saying physical facility is not required, it is required. But how much of it is required and what all is required? Otherwise we are just running behind that blue. What happens to this purple and the pink? Even how much and what all physical facility we require will come through right understanding. So we can evaluate whether we are working on all these three. So let's work on the priority. With right understanding, we will develop good relations also, the right relationship with other human being, and with right understanding, we will be able to work on the physical facility with rest of nature. How much we need, what we need, we will be using sustainable processes. We will stop exploiting nature, we will use nature in the right direction. in the right way, so that nature is also enriched and we are also enriched. So we are also in harmony and nature is also in harmony. In relationship, if I have the feeling of trust and no, we cannot go right now, we'll need time. No, this is okay, but yeah, I'll need 10 plus. Yeah, we'll stop only at 4 o'clock. 4 to 4:10. I mean 4:10 to 5:30. So are we able to see that if I have the right understanding about relationship, then I'm able to keep myself happy and the other people also happy. We are not talking about a relationship where I am happy and the others are not happy. In the family, if I am happy and my family is not happy, is that correct? No. Mutual relationship is where I am also happy, I am able to ensure the others are also happy. In the staff room, I am happy only will not help. I am happy, the others are also happy. That is mutual. It has to be a mutual relationship. I am ensuring I am also happy, the others are also happy. In the society also I am ensuring both are happy. And physical facility, when I am producing, whether I am producing whatever the physical facility, whatever research I am doing, whatever experiments I am doing, to see to it that the nature is not exploited but it is enriched. So relationship will result in mutual happiness, and physical facility, when we are interacting with the rest of nature, will give us mutual prosperity. So if we look at it right now, the animal consciousness with which all of us are living is where our priority is physical facility. That is like animals. Can you hand over the mic to him?
Ma'am, for animals necessary and largely adequate, and for human beings necessary but not adequate. Here, in that adequate in the sense of, can you just
adequate means they are satisfied. If you give the cow the grass, it will eat it and it will be happy with it. It is adequate for them.
Okay.
But for human being, when we had lunch, that is not enough. We all want to do beyond that.
Okay.
So physical facility is not enough.
Okay,
it is not adequate. There is something beyond that. So in this case, this is the state in which we are. The unhappiness that is there, we are unhappy, the other is unhappy, and we are all living in this feeling of deprivation. Whatever I have, it's like the glass without the base. I still feel I don't have enough. And we all aspire to have more property, more gold, bigger house, and so on and so forth. So this is human consciousness. Human consciousness is, see, the previous one is where our life is circled around physical facility. Whereas here, human consciousness is where the focus is right understanding, relationship with human being and physical facility. Which one is more important, do you think? Animal consciousness or human consciousness? Human consciousness. Only if we will live with this, only then we are able to pass this to our children, that is our students. So the last one, human being living with animal consciousness, that is where we are. That is the disharmony and this is the problem that we are all discussing. So lacking, where would you like to be? Lacking physical facility, unhappy and deprived. We are not lacking. I think we all have the basic things. So having physical facility, we are still unhappy and deprived. Do we want to be having physical facility and go through the feeling of happiness and prosperity? Where do we want to be? Second or third? Where do we want to be? Third? Everyone wants to be on the third? You can find out where we are. Where are we right now? 1, 2 or 3? Where are we? 2? Yes or no? So as I just mentioned to you, I mean, I'm not waiting on this slide right now. So this is the transformation that we are talking from the animal consciousness to the human consciousness. This is the transformation that we are going to discuss. Do we want to make efforts on this? So if we want to make efforts on this, this is the holistic development. The role of education sanskar is to enable this transformation by way of ensuring development of the competence to live with human consciousness. So this is the education that we are discussing, where the students are able to develop that consciousness, the human consciousness, not only for physical facility, but where they are able to live in relationship. So this is, for this we require right understanding in every student, every child, the capacity to live in relationship, the capacity to identify the need of physical facility. Right now they are not able to identify what they need, and the skills to practice sustainable production for what is required, which will lead to feeling of prosperity. So right now, can we see that right understanding is missing and relationship is missing? What is there is all the physical facility and the feeling of accumulating more and more and more. So most of the problems that we have discussed are basically when we are not living in human consciousness, and therefore the effort is for human education, for human consciousness, human values, which will come in our conduct when we are interacting with society, and this will lead to our human goal. So this is the human goal that we are discussing: harmony in human being, family, society and nature. So if we have the understanding, we are able to live by it. So on the top is understanding and the last part is living. Only if we understand harmony, we are able to live in harmony. And that is what will lead to mutual happiness and mutual prosperity. So basically, on the left we can see how education can help us in developing the understanding, and thereby sanskar, that is, it will come in our living at all the 4 levels. So do we want the society like this, where all individuals are living in with right understanding, all families are living in harmony, in relationship, the larger society also, and where nature is not exploited, where everything is in harmony? Do we want this society? See, at the root of everything is where, how do I look at myself as a human being? What is a human being? Right now, because we consider human being as body, we are going on accumulating more material for the body. The food, the clothes, the bags, the mobiles, everything is for the bodily needs. But what we are proposing is that human being is the coexistence of self and body. There is a self also. It is not only body. It is self and body. What is the self and body? It's a coexistence of self and body. Are these two different? Is self different from body? If it is different from body, have I ever understood self? What is body? Let us first see whether the need of the two is same or different. For body, what do I need? Food, clothes, water, house, mobile, whatever, all your physical things will come in that. Do you need it continuously? No. I cannot eat food continuously. I cannot drink water continuously. I cannot stay in the house continuously. I cannot stay in the college continuously. I cannot wear my footwear continuously. So it is required it is temporarily required. It is required for some time. And it is quantifiable. Can I count my clothes, footwear, amount of food? We already discussed that. We can. Now looking at the need of the self. We've all discussed in the morning, we need happiness in continuity. We need to be trusted continuously. It is my need. Is it your need also? I want trust continuously. I want to be trusted continuously. It is my need to be respected continuously. It is my need to be with affection. I want affection from others. I want to be loved. I want to be happy continuously. It is my need. Is it your need also? All of you? That is the need of the self. And that is continuously required. As I mentioned, it is not that trust is there, little and more. There is no little and more. Either trust is there or it is not there. Affection is there or not there. Happiness is there or not there. Are we able to see this difference? The need of the self is continuous. The need of the body is temporary. Are these different or same types? Are these two needs different or same types? Different. Are both of them important? Yes or no? Do we need to fulfill both the needs? Are we working to fulfill both the needs? Are we working to fulfill both the needs? Think about it. Explore whether we are fulfilling the needs of both. Because in the morning only you said, we want more time with the family, we want more time for the children, but we are not getting that time. Didn't you say that? I want to spend more time with my family. Didn't we say that? And we also calculated from morning to evening we are doing college work, evening also college work, holiday also college work, every day we are doing college work. Are we doing it or no? That means to fulfill the need of the self, we have not given enough time. Or we have not paid attention to it. It's not a question of time. Even in the college, we can fulfill this need. Even while in college, whatever time we are spending. But we may not have paid attention to it. So do you think that we need to put priority to both the needs? How does the body needs get fulfilled? Through all the physiochemical things. Food, water, they are all physiochemical, atoms, molecules coming together, it will give you all this need. But what about self? This can only be fulfilled by right understanding and right feeling. If I don't have the right understanding, I will not get the right feeling. And if I don't get the right feeling, it will come out in my behavior. My behavior will also be according to that. For example, you come to my home, I give you very good food. I give you elaborate food. I am giving you all that you need for your body. While you are leaving, I tell you, all the faculty of this UHV program, it was very nice that you've come to my home to eat food. Whenever you want to eat good food, please come to my house because you won't get it in your house. What happened? Is it acceptable to you? Is this last statement acceptable to you? Why? Sorry? Loudly, I can't hear you. Mike.
Not possible for you to offer at every time, and for also to come and get it.
I will offer you, but I'm also giving you the statement. You will not get this good food in your house.
That you can't say.
Did you like that statement?
I don't like.
Why? What happened when I made that statement?
In our food also may be good when you compare with your food.
So what has happened?
We have not tasted, no. Whereas we are continuously tasting our food.
You all enjoyed my food, and at the end, you all were very happy with the food. You all were communicating to me. The food was very nice. Your treatment was very good. So now I make a statement. This kind of food you will not get in your house. You will not get in Chennai. Please come to Mumbai and come to my house for this food. Will you like it?
I don't like it.
What has happened? The right feeling has not got communicated.
See,
The
once or
respect.
twice we can come and eat, madam. But we cannot eat regularly as we are eating in our house. So there is a
No, you didn't understand my point.
Here they,
One second. I'm not calling you to come every day. I'm only telling you to come whenever you want to eat good food which you don't get in Chennai.
whenever also I am telling. So frequently, suppose if somebody has got the mind to come frequently, but it may not be good. So that will spoil the individual respect
I have to cover some.
and the relation between both.
Otherwise, you won't be able to write assignment. It is important to cover. Doesn't matter. We'll combine it. Yes.
That will spoil the relation between both, madam.
Now you see where we are. What you all have to say. You feel disrespected?
Yes.
In spite of the physical facility of the body getting fulfilled, the need of the physical facility of the body getting fulfilled, you felt insulted. You felt disrespected. Isn't it? So what has happened? The right feeling will only come if I have the right understanding. That people in Chennai can also cook good food. They also get good food in their houses. People in Chennai are very expert in some variety of food which we may not be. And you may not be expert in my kind of food, whatever it is. But that right understanding has to be there. And that right feeling has to come into me. And that is the feeling that I have to. You have expressed good feelings. Very happy with the food, very nice food. But I have not reciprocated. I have reciprocated with disrespect. You had the right understanding at that time, but now I don't have the right understanding. So my feelings have gone in a wrong way. Now, your right understanding may also be missing. So now you say, whenever you want to eat good food, you come to Chennai. Isn't it? Yes or no? You will also say that. What will happen? As he rightly said, the relations will spoil. And then we don't want to see each other also. So, the need of the body cannot be fulfilled by right. I cannot call you to my house and give you all the nice, messages, give you all this understanding of universal human value, and I keep you there for 3 days without food and water. What will happen? See, she's answered. Second day itself, people won't come. You will go away back home. So, even if you may stay back, okay, you like the content so much, you may stay back. But what will happen? The body will demand food also and water also. So, the need of the body cannot be fulfilled only by my right understanding or your right understanding. So, we cannot fulfill the need of the self by physical facility, and we cannot fulfill the need of the body with right understanding. Are we able to see this? It cannot be interchanged. But what are we doing today? Think about it. What are we doing in our life? We are giving physical facility to our children. We are out of the house 8-10 hours, thinking we are getting the best physical facility, giving the best to our children. How much time are we spending with them? You already heard them. Little time, few minutes. It is not their side, it is our side also. We are not having time for each other. We are not investing that time to understand each other, to be in relationship, to spend time, valuable time with each other, to have the feeling for each other. So because of this, there are problems. So both the type of needs have to be understood separately and they have to be fulfilled separately. In living, how much time and effort are we spending for right understanding and right feeling? This is what we have to understand. How much time and effort we are spending for physical facility. Calculate your number of hours. 8-10 hours college, another 2 hours your daily course, another 2 hours maybe cooking or doing some other work in the house, 7-8 hours of sleep or 6 hours of sleep. How much time are we spending with the family members? And who is responsible? Is the responsibility the institution where I am working? Is the responsibility my other family members? Or is the responsibility me, myself? Think on it. Explore this. We are all into some activity. Right now we went to the mess to eat. We came back. So walking, eating, drinking, all these are the activities of the body. We are doing all that. We'll go out again for some time. Again we'll come back. The activity of the body goes on changing. It's all temporary. I cannot keep walking. I cannot keep eating. I cannot continue to sleep. It is all temporary. It is for some time. Whereas the activity of the self, desire, thought and expectation. Are you all imagining something also? How many times you've taken off somewhere else? How many times your imagination went somewhere else? Sorry? Many times. Many times you went somewhere. Are you listening only to this today? That's all. Are you not thinking about many other things? We are. Desire, thought and expectations, that is imagination, is going on in us continuously. Can we stop it? Can you stop that imagination? No. It is continuously going on. Now if we look at the body, it is recognizing. What is recognizing and fulfilling? If you take any body, if I take a sharp needle and prick it, the needle will go into the body? Yes or no? Blood will also come out if it goes deeper. Will that recognizing of the needle change for any body? It will be the same. Yes or no? Right now, Pawai ma'am said, there is going to be a checkup for all of us. And we are all sleeping on the beds. Some checkup. So some needle will come, syringe will come and pick up a sample of our blood for testing. This is what she said. And I am also sleeping on the bed. And suddenly, one of the ma'am calls up and tells me, she comes and whispers in my ear, that there is an entire group of fraud doctors who are right now in Chennai, going from one institution to another. You think I will sleep there for my blood to be taken? What will I do? What will I do? What will you do? You won't allow. In the same way, even I won't allow. we can take a decision whether to allow or no. Isn't it? And then when I'm getting up, Pawai ma'am comes and tells me, what happened, madam? Why are you getting up? It's a good thing, it's a good test. So I tell her the story in her ears that one madam had come and she told me this. She's saying, no, that madam is only mad. You don't go by what she said. All these doctors are genuine doctors and you can ask anyone over here, entire staff over here. So I confirm with you all. You all say, yeah, what ma'am is saying is right. These are all very good doctors. What will I do? I'll go back. Who decides this going back and forth? Self or body? Self. Self decides whether the body has to lie down or the body has to get up. The self is deciding what is good for it or what is not good for it. What it should do next moment. Who decided that my hand has to be held like this? Did my hand go on its own? Self is deciding. Who decides that I have to change the slide? Self. You are all sitting in this AC hall. Who is enjoying the coolness? Yourself or your body? The sensation is coming through your body. But who's enjoying it? Self. You have cold and you ask, sir, please increase the temperature. Who decides? Decision is done by the self. But you have to use the hand to lower or whatever you have to do to the air conditioner. But who decides? The self. So self is the decider. What happens is only there is exchange of information between self and body. So there is an information which is exchanged to the body. Through the body to the self. Through all your sense organs. Maybe I'm feeling cold. Maybe the food was very spicy. Maybe the food was very tasty. So all these senses, through the sense of smell, I decided the food is fresh. Who is sending these messages? The body is sending the signals to the self is processing it. Whether to have it or not to have it. To eat that food or not to eat that food. So, this assuming, I assumed that the doctor was not the right doctor based on the information given by one of the faculty or one of the person. Initially, I assumed that Pawai madam has arranged this, it's a very good thing, so I also sleep for the test. And the next moment when the madam comes to tell me, I changed my assumption. Again, when I asked all of you all, you confirm no, the doctors are right, and therefore my assumption changed. Are you able to see this? Why did I sleep to get it done? Because it is in my knowing that health has to be good. So it is good if I get the test done. Okay, so my assumption is based on knowing or not based on knowing will decide my future actions. Are we able to see this? Knowing is knowing the truth. That is the reality. If I know I want to be in relation with everyone, what will be my assumption? That irrespective what the person does, for example, madam is a hot-tempered person, but I want to be in relation with her. Irrespective of her state, whatever she is in harmony, disharmony, whatever, in my knowing, I want to be in relation with her. So what will be my behavior with her? It will be in harmony. So my assumption, if it is based on knowing, that is my natural acceptance, then my behavior will be aligned to it. If my assumption is not based on knowing, it is based on some assumption, he has said that she is very angry woman. So what will happen? I have based my assumption based on what he has shared, and my behavior with her will be on assumption without knowing. Okay, so this is the qualities, that response in the self. These are the response in the body. Yeah.
So according to that slide, self decides and the body acts.
Yeah.
So if you consider, this is in the student's point of view, the day before the exam, they do night study, like till 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock they were preparing, and he or she came to the exam. Self decides to write upon seeing the question paper, but body is not in a condition, so it has no energy because the day before night it was fully wasted energy upon preparing for the exam. So self decides to write the answers, but body is not in a condition to cope up with the self. Now,
So self may decide many things. I want to fly in the sky. Can we fly?
no.
So body also has its own potential, its own capacity, its own, so it will work based on that. So self sends a lot of signals. Tomorrow morning I'll wake up at 4 o'clock and go for a walk because I have to reduce 10 kgs. But when 4 o'clock comes, 5 o'clock comes, 6 o'clock comes, 7 o'clock, I'm still sleeping in the bed. That happens, no?
Yes.
So the self is working continuously. So I may take a lot of decisions in the self, but I don't act upon everything because that will depend on many of my physical factors also. Okay, continue to explore. We'll still come with many examples.
Yeah.
So where is the problem? Today what we were discussing, this is the conclusive slides, where assuming is based without knowing. So all our recognizing and fulfilling is based on assumption without knowing. There is the problem. All the preconditioning that we have when we work on sensations, this is where we are. Whereas the resolution for all our problems, all the problems that we narrated, which we put on the board, it is possible through knowing, through self-verification on the basis of natural acceptance and on the basis of living accordingly. If I live and it gives me results, I take it further, that assumption becomes definite and my conduct will also be definite. Are we able to relate to this? I may have a lot of preconditioning that going abroad, I will earn more, earning more, I will have more physical facility, that will make me happy. This is my preconditioning. And that can be based on knowing. I can be there and also be in good relation with others. There also. I can be in good relation here also with them. But that knowing is important, that relationships are a priority, are important. That right understanding has to develop in me. And that right understanding is knowing. If that knowing is in me, it will come to the later stages. And this is the education and sanskar that we are talking. This is what we are discussing as resolution. So, what we were trying to say is that this knowing and assuming is consciousness. This entire left is called as consciousness. This right is the material. Are we able to see this? Yeah, this is the last slide that you need to ponder on, whether we are living in the gross misunderstanding that human being is body and we want to accumulate more and more. Are we all caught up in this loop that I feel always deprived? I want more and more of physical facility. It is never coming to an end because every moment I'm feeling deprived. Whatever I get, I still feel deprived. So I still work harder for that. And am I caught up in this loop? Try to evaluate that. And this is your sum up. You can read it if you wish to. It is the same thing that we have been saying, and you can start.
Thank you, madam, for nice talking. Now we are going for the break for this session, and after that we will go move for the group discussion. So already I think all of you have noted down your group number. So according to the group numbers, we will accumulate there. And for tomorrow's session, we will start the tomorrow's session at sharply 8:30. We will close the attendance by 8:45. So before that, please accumulate it here, and then we'll close the. That means attendance. We will not consider any attendance after 8:45. So please manage the time. And the by 5 already it is shared with you, that is the assignment. So assignment is shared in the WhatsApp group. Please complete the assignment and submit it before 8:30 tomorrow. Same things will be repeated in tomorrow also. So today's assignment, please submit it and before 8:30 tomorrow. Thank you. So we'll you can move for the small break, and then we will move for the.
And I would just like to just say the last thing is that please do not take any of these proposals as final. Don't take it as right or wrong. You yourself verify it. Verify it with your own natural acceptance. Only if you think you're finding it to be true, then only you accept it. And you can validate in your own living also. Because I'm sure nobody likes to be imposed. Everyone likes to explore. So let us go through the exploratory process.
Today's FDP sessions are just a physical facility alone is not enough for our happiness. We have to take it to account our family, our society, our students, everybody's satisfaction. Not only money can satisfy us, give us good life. If our surrounding is good, if we are helping them in some ways, definitely that happiness will be long lasting. It won't be a temporary happiness. You have told that if you achieve something, if you buy some luxurious car or something, that will give you lot of happiness. That time it will stay. But again, we will be thriving for some other thing that won't give us full satisfaction. That time it will be good. But later we will be trying for another costliest one. Like that, that never ends our needs. So better instead of just bothering on physical needs, we have to see ourself also, and what ourself will have continuous happiness. If we do something good to anyone, it will lead us for a continuous happiness in our life.
Yeah.
That
Very
I understood.
Very good reflection. What is your name?
Roslyn, ma'am. Mrs. K. Roslyn Diana from RMDEC.
Very nice. Good reflections. Yeah. What about others?
If we spend more time with the relations, definitely we can feel happy instead of having physical materials. So definitely we should spend with the relations, ma'am. And now definitely we understand the difference between self and body. So,
self-analysis is the most important thing, and then the self should have a control over the body. These are the two things.
Control or regulate?
Both. Control and regulate the body, the self.
Can we control the body? We can't control the body. We can only regulate.
To some extent.
Because I may want to control it, that the body has to go for a walk for 1 hour, 2 hours. Can I control it? I can't.
To some extent.
But if it comes, you can't. Because if it is in your understanding, then it will happen. If it is come as a true understanding, right understanding, then it will happen. Otherwise, it will not. So, self-control is something which will happen now for some time. But otherwise, it will not be sustainable. So, rather than self-control, we use self-regulation.
Self-regulation over the body.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is for the physical body.
Ma'am, I understood that excitement is different from happiness. Excitement is temporary happiness. Um, that's it.
Good, very nice.
Whatever we get, for example, luxurious bike or not, the next need will come afterwards. Once I get, I will be happy. After that, the next need will come, and
What will
how
come?
next need,
Next need will come.
and okay, then we go for that, and then how we control that one, ma'am. And also one more question in relationship, we have that all the thing. If trust is broken, then what we how to deal with that? That and all we
That
have
we
to
will
learn.
deal.
No, okay, ma'am.
That we will deal with.
If we have self satisfaction, definitely we all can have happiness. I think so, ma'am. Self
Feeling of
satisfaction.
prosperity. That is feeling of prosperity. That is having the feeling that I have more than what I require.
Good evening, ma'am. First of all, thank you so much for this splendid session, and we insightly understand what we are as a individual soul. Okay, so this is Ilam Pirai from Assistant Professor, CSE Department, RMKEC, and my insight in the session is when our aspirations are materialistic on assets or any other materials, and that won't be a continuous happiness, so that happiness is just an excitement. So only thing is we do have the aspiration which does not depend on the materialistic. Hopefully, as others said, our aspiration needs to be an glorious process. Okay, so it won't be a materialistic one, and it must give us inner soul happiness as well as our it won't end in excitement. So that's it.
Okay. Now can we have?
I am Srinivasan from RMK Engineering College, ma'am. First of all, I would like to thank you for a wonderful session, today's session. So, first we discuss about the happiness. Happiness based on our mindset. Mindset means first we have to understand that a short lifespan, but we expect more. That means in a temporary life, we need all things are a permanent one, but our life is temporary. First of all, we have to understand that. Then only the happiness comes
Body is temporary.
temporary. The body and physical things all
Facilities, all are temporary.
yes, all are temporary only.
So understanding that all this is temporary.
Yes. So these are all under our mindset only. So
Yeah.
first of all, we have to understand that. First, we have to fix the mindset.
Yeah.
So then only our expectations are less. Otherwise, the expectations are more means our thoughts and our self creates a lot of expectations. So according to that, our body will react.
Yeah.
That's what I realized, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Very nice. Share.
Ma'am, good evening, ma'am. I'm Jagan Babu, Assistant Professor, EC Department, RMD Engineering College, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, HOD ma'am has said that you have a FDP. Kindly join for next 3 days, alter the classes. So I thought of some syllabus coverage of 5 units. So we came that according mindset like that. When you came and thought of start with your basics, ma'am. So I come to know that what is actually this value, UHV. When UHV, people used to take our faculty colleagues. I used to ask, okay, you are handling UHV. I need to come and attend any one classes at the end of any class like that. You come and listen. It's actually a nice subject. What you are taking, the problematic paper is not important. What we are taking is more important. You come like that. So it's balance from LHS equal to RHS. Like what I heard from our colleagues, what you said is a really wonderful session, ma'am. I thank to management HOD. Now I came to know from this point onwards how UHV is very important. I felt that, ma'am, each and every point, as you said, example, some goosebumps I'm getting. So I'm feeling I'm getting that I have some human value creating for myself. So what I lost, I need to realize what I got it. I need to compare. Okay, I done some good thing. I done some bad thing like that. So really nice feel I'm getting, ma'am. So now I'm not able to see each and every individual's parents, friends, bonding relationship, happiness, prosperity, each and every word, how much value it is, real meaning it is. I come to know. Thank you, ma'am.
Very nice.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Myself, Bhuvneshwari from RMK CET campus. Actually, when I entered this session, I thought it's going to be boring session actually. That once you said like they're given some values to the relationship. So when I'm going to have work with this environment, I'm back to my home. Then my children is going to come with me and ask, "I'm Ma pasikidu." They will tell the same thing. I'm so hungry. They will say. I think, shut up your mouth and sit for 10 minutes, I'll come back again. So that much workload we'll be having, I will just shout at the children.
Yeah.
But they'll be waiting for us from the morning. But once we enter into the home and that they are going to say it to us, we shout at them. So I just realized that why we are like that. So we have to balance the work schedule as well as the case like this.
Very true. We want to live in relationship. I want to.
But we won't spend
But we
time
are
with
not
them.
able to, or we are not
Balance.
investing the right time.
Yes.
And, we are not doing the right things in the right way.
Just shouting and
Shouting.
to
So
balance.
we want to have relationship, but we are doing opposition. The work is going in opposition. Yeah, nice. Good reflections.